Hey everybody, welcome back to the Race Fire Smokehouse and Grill, and today we are firing up the Char-Griller XD Grand Champ, and we are smoking up this 5-pound bologna here. Let's go. Thanks for hanging in there, everybody. If you haven't had a smoked bologna, you're in for a real treat. It's really a cost-effective way to feed a lot of people. This was about 25 bucks and it's 5 pounds of meat, and it's not going to shrink up a lot, and it turns out amazing. So let's get started. First thing we have to do is open up the package, take off the seal that they have on there. Now most bolognas have this this wax or this cover on here. You just want to take that off, give it a little score, and then we're going to just peel that off. There you go, perfect. Now we have the bologna exposed, and what we're going to do is we're going to score this. That way when we rub it, we get some extra seasoning into those nooks and crannies, and as it's smoking, it actually opens up and there's more surface area that gets exposed, so that gives you a lot more flavor to this. What I like to do is just give it a quick score, and we're going to do this all the way around. You don't have to go too deep because you don't want to cut it in half or anything, but you just want to give it a score. And you can see the depth I'm going. It's only, you know, ½ inch maybe. And then that's it. Once you get all the way around, now you go this way with it. And you do that 3 or 4 times, and you'll see as we cook how this looks. We'll do one more, a little thinner one. It's not going to be perfect. It is what it is. It's a piece of bologna, right? So we're already making it awesome. There we go. This is scored and ready to get seasoned. And typically I'm not a big binder guy. I don't use binders on most cooks, but on this I'm going to use a binder because this is a real slick surface. It's not a fresh piece of meat off of a cow or pig. So we're going to need something to help keep the rub on this piece of meat here. I'm just going to use mustard as a binder here. I'm going to hit all sides. Mustard slather is applied. Next we're going to hit it with the rub. I'm going to use 2 rubs today. I'm going to use Killer Hogs The BBQ Rub, which is great. I love the flavor and the color. And to kick it up a notch, I'm using Pork Mafia's Memphis Mud. This is a great rub for anything barbecue. Now you really want to avoid kind of patting it and rubbing it because this is such a slick surface, especially with that mustard on there. If you start really touching it, it's going to smear up and kind of get messy. So what I like to do is just take a fork, stick it in, and that'll kind of give your ability to rotate it as you're cooking. As you're seasoning it, see, you touch it, it gets nasty like that. This is such a great combination of rubs. I'll leave a link in the description below to where you could find these rubs. Man, the smell of these rubs already is awesome. This bologna is rubbed up and ready to go. Let's go get that Char-Griller XD fired up. Today we are starting it up with a batch of Jealous Devil lump charcoal to get a real nice coal bed going, and then we're gonna feed this with oak wood for the remainder of the cook until this is done. I'm only going to cook this till about 145 degrees internal because this is processed meat. This is cooked already. We're just heating it up to make sure that it gets to a food safety zone that we're all comfortable with. So let's go get that grill fired up and get this on. Let's go. The grill is up to temperature. We're running at about 275 for the duration of the cook. This should take anywhere from 3 to 4 hours, I'm assuming, but we're gonna see how long it takes. So let's get this bologna on the grill. So we're gonna use a temp probe right in the center. And when that hits 145 degrees, 140, 145, we're gonna take a look at it, pull it off and slice it up. Let's close this up and we'll be back in a couple hours to check it out. This bologna is right at about 135 degrees right now, which is perfect. What we're gonna do right now is create a quick glaze for it. We're gonna use some of your favorite sauce. Today we're using Cochon dipping sauce by Pork Mafia. Just gonna add some of this in here. And then a little bit of apple cider vinegar, just to loosen it up some. Perfect. Let's go glaze this bologna. All glazed up and shut back down. We're gonna let this go for a few more minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes, just to let that tack up and get to that 145 degree mark. Once that's all done, we're gonna pull it off, let it rest just a couple minutes, and then slice it and taste it. This hunk of goodness is done. We let it go to 145 internal with a little glaze towards the end. We're gonna slice it right now and taste it. It looks and smells amazing. Oh, look how nice that looks. Man, it smells so good. Look at that. Yeah, smoke ring. You have that great shape from where we scored it, so we got more flavor in these nooks and crannies. Oh, this is so good. Now you could eat this a bunch of different ways. I like frying it up. You could do it in a pan on your stove. You could do it on your black zone. You could even throw it back on the grill for a little bit. Char this up a little bit, but I'm just gonna hack into this right now and eat a few pieces. It's so good. Make a sandwich with this and you're gonna love it. Got the smoke, the rubs, the sauce, the meat, perfect. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what we did here today, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share, tell all your friends about it. Follow us on social media on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll talk to you soon. Appreciate y'all. Take care.